Okay, welcome back for part 2. In the first part of this Trikonasana alignment video, we noticed the common compensation of the triangle pose is this side bend of the spine, which happens when the pelvis doesn't tilt to the side sufficiently. And this happens when the hips are too square, when the hips look too open. So in the second video, we'll really dig into the area of action, which is the hip joints and how the pelvis moves in relation to the legs. To start, it's a good idea to come down to the floor, because then the floor will give you feedback about where the pelvis is at. Holding onto the knee, start externally rotating the thigh. You can even do this a couple of times. And then just notice if the pelvis comes off the ground. So then there is that angle between the pelvis and the front leg that needs to be there in a triangle pose also, because this is the furthest we can go. So then it could be something like that, keeping the same angle happening and tilting the pelvis from there. As simple as that. That's your external hip rotation in the front thigh. Then if we start looking at the lateral tilt of the pelvis, hands on the little bony knobs, where it kind of looks like the leg comes out of the pelvis. So we're not touching the pelvis, but that part of the thigh bone, greater trochanter, that kind of feels like a golf ball. And start externally rotating. The ball rolls back and out of the way. Internally rotating, it reappears. So rolling out of the way, there's a big space to tilt to. Rolling back in, bone to bone, prevents us from going far. So bone to bone, we don't go that far with parallel feet. But if you rotate the front thigh out, we can go that much further in triangle. So to recap, find your external hip rotation, and you can do it from there if you wish. But if you start in a normal stance, in let's say Vinyasa yoga class, and first you do your external hip rotation, the pelvis needs to follow in by the amount that you found on the floor or standing, that same degree, needs to be there in the full pose. And then only tilt as much as comfortable.